disruptive.
America that I fought.
Weird thing to happen. So, folks, I would say color me intrigued for a second, because I'm surprised that CNN took the time to cover this story about a UCLA pro-Palestine protest that got out of hand when a pro-Israel rally showed up in the mix, and it turned into a full-blown, escalated, violent riot. But I'm surprised, I'm really shocked that CNN took this direction that I'm about to show you here, of pointing out one of the big highlighting moments at this UCLA rally that turned out to get violent. Take a look at this.
Among them, this man. He strikes a pro-Palestine protester with a long white pole and is part of a mob that pummels the man as he falls to the ground. Stop. He's seen in multiple videos wearing this white mask, striking the barriers, throwing objects into the encampment. Without his mask, we see who he is. 18-year-old Idan On of Beverly Hills, a senior at a local high school.
Come inside to the kitchen. How do I get inside?
I spoke with his mother.
Hi there. Are you Sharon? Hi.
How are you?
Hi. Let me introduce us.
She did not want to be on camera, but quickly identified her son from this picture at UCLA that night. She described in detail how her son found the mask and pole on the ground and said he was defending himself in this fight. On her Facebook page, Idan On's mother posted and circled a screen grab of her son from a local TV station. She wrote in Hebrew, Idan went to bully the Palestinian students in the tents at UCLA. Idan's mother and father proudly support Israel and defended their son's actions at UCLA, saying he is heading to Israel to join the IDF. After our interview, she texted to say Idan denies being at UCLA.
What? What? Let me get this straight. Let's backtrack this. Let's try to process this. So, a high schooler from Beverly Hills went to UCLA, found a mask randomly on the ground and a pipe, started beating up the college kids peacefully protesting, exercising their free speech, beating them up. He didn't want to expose himself on camera until he took the mask off, which shows how idiotic this kid really is. The depravity from Beverly Hills, I guess. And then the mom, who didn't want to show herself on camera, congratulated him on Facebook and encouraged him to continue on the violence. Wow. This is just, I'm amazed. I'm astonished. First of all, that this even got to air, that CNN was able to air this, because I'm sure that APEC is on the phone right now going, what the hell did you just show? What the hell? This is not good for our image. We were supposed to be, this peace and secular great nation, and oh my God, now it looks like we're, violent like we've always been, but we don't want to show that to the public. You better take that off or we're going to expose you. We're going to put some kiddie porn or something in your executive producer's computer. Oh my God. That's crazy. That's crazy. We got to watch this again. That's hilarious.
Among them, this man. He strikes a pro-Palestine protester with a long white pole and is part of a mob that pummels the man as he falls to the ground. Stop. He's seen in multiple videos wearing this white mask, striking the barriers, throwing objects into the encampment. Without his mask, we see who he is.
I love how the story starts that he just found a mask on the ground and a white pole, got encouraged by his mother, it looks like, and finally attacked people. Like, I feel like this is the start of a Hebrew version of Friday the 13th. Is this Jason Voorhees getting resurrected to be the savior of Israel? That's what that's what I'm hearing. That's what I'm imagining this. Because the fact that a kid just randomly shows up at UCLA and, oh my God, look at that. There's a white mask there and a pole that I can beat people with just magically appeared. It's just all a quinky dink.
18-year-old Idan On of Beverly Hills, a senior at a local high school.
Come inside to the kitchen. How do I get inside?
I spoke with his mother.
Hi there. Are you Sharon? Hi.
How are you?
Hi. Let me introduce us.
She did not want to be on camera, but quickly identified her son from this picture at UCLA.
She didn't want to be on camera, but she immediately picked out her son. I don't want to be exposed for this, but I'm congratulating my boy for doing the due diligence of pushing those people and violently attacking them. Good on you, son. Oh, God.
LA that night. She described in detail how her son found the mask and pole on the ground and said he was defending himself in this fight. On her Facebook page, Idan On's mother posted and circled a screen grab of her son from a local TV station. She wrote in Hebrew, Idan went to bully the Palestinian students in the tents at UCLA.
So, again, this is amazing. This is amazing. The mother didn't want to be shown on camera. She immediately pointed out her son, gave the son's identity up, so basically, threw him under the bus. And then congratulate him on her own Facebook account. First the screen grabs highlighting that there he is on local news there. But then felt discouraged that her next post she had to write in Hebrew. As if no one could translate. It's like secret coding. Again, these type of videos show the perspective of society's flaws and how paranoid, flawed, and effed up people can get being stuck in this, the mindset. Because if you see the post underneath it says, Adon went to bully the Palestinian students in the tents at UCLA and played the song that they would play to the Nakba terrorists in prison. You're telling a high school student from Beverly Hills to crack the heads of protesters. But you don't want to confess up, because then people realize that maybe you played a part in this. Maybe you're the one that encouraged your son to do this. Maybe you're the one that advocated, or maybe drove him right to UCLA. We don't know. Potentially. It seems so deranged. This is it's like Friday the 13th, or maybe like a Norman Bates thing. Maybe it's his idea to make his mother proud. Mother dearest.
UCLA. Idan's mother and father proudly support Israel and defended their son's actions at UCLA, saying he is heading to Israel to join the IDF after our...
And now he's joining the IDF. Of course. Of course, because when you're, that privileged in Beverly Hills and do the work of your parents, telling your kids, hey, go this college and beat the heads of those people holding up poster paper. Go beat their heads, because it's great for our nation to sacrifice itself and drain all of its money to advance the genocidal warfare that's going on right now. It's great. Oh my God. And the fact that this is, he was 18, right? An 18-year-old high school senior that probably will go to college at some point, maybe or maybe not, and is probably going to have to face and realize that the reason why these college kids are protesting, and this is where people need to understand this, And there's lots of explanation. I have explained this. Numerous people have explained this. This has to get through your people's heads. The reason why they're protesting is because college students are paying their tuition to an institution that's supposed to educate them. But instead of getting a proper education, they're taking that money and investing it into warfare. That's where they're calling out the school, and that's why they're protesting. But people don't understand. They call them dumb. They call them stupid. They're irrational. They're pro-terrorists. They're all the same goddamn language that they used to say about Vietnam protesters, your grandparents or your parents' age, back in the late 60s. Oh, they're a bunch of hippies. They're smelly skanks. They don't know what the hell's going on. They just want to have sex all the time. Ugh, flower power. The exact same verbiage that they used then, they're using it now. And you know how this protest is working is because the police are getting involved. If this is a student rally for inclusiveness, or the next Disney movie needs to have a new non-binary person, they wouldn't care. They would just let them do their thing. Oh, they're just idiots, whatever. But because they're actually protesting something noteworthy and amazing, and this is where I'm so proud of these people, it's become dangerous. And that is why this is getting so much attention. Because they're actually challenging the system. It's actually working. And it's working so much that a punk from Beverly Hills with his American Eagle apparel had to find a random mask and a pipe and start beating people up that the parents are now proud of. Holy crap. Society never fails to amaze me. Never fails to amaze me. And by the way, while we're talking about rich kids and parents supporting Israel, it's noteworthy to know that right now there's a huge amount of people from Brooklyn, people from Beverly Hills, people from the upper side of California, New York, and all these ritzy area. They're now buying up real estate in Palestine. They're now buying up real estate to kick out more Palestinians out of the territory. Again, tell me this is about religion or October 7th or any of the crap that they told you before, because it isn't. This is just all an excuse. This is all manufactured from the get-go because they've always wanted to exploit and kick out the Palestinians from their territory so that they can take over this land and become the military-industrial complex of the Middle East. It really is like an aircraft carrier, as RFK Jr. points out. And RFK Jr. supports it. RFK Jr. supports the genocide. That's just... people can get crazy. Let's just say that. People can get crazy. This is brought to you by Ground News, the versatile news app and website that gathers all the world's media on one place and allows users to compare coverage. Ground News gives you the access of thousands of sources worldwide, allows you to see the media blind spots, and even gives analysis on the bias and factuality of those stories. Weave your way through the mainstream narratives, the corporate lies, and have total access to find complete information that you deserve. Click on the link below and get 15% off a subscription. Be critical, be informed, be ground.